Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to continue with the semi-finals here at the 2017 BDO World Trophy. We are here on the south coast of Wales in Barrytown. Well, where do you start when we introduce these two players to the stage? The first of which was our first ever BDO World Trophy Ladies Champion back in 2014. Also a former Winmore World Masters Champion. 3 times the Lakeside World Champion. From Russia with love, it's ANASTASIA Dobromyslova. We now introduce to the stage last year's BDO World Trophy finalist, twice a Winmore World Masters Champion. She's the current holder of 17 world ranking titles, the world #1, England's Dog Destroyer, Deta Hedman.
Well, both enjoying a little bit of the old Caribbean music there, and of course very fitting for Deta, who originates from Jamaica, but is very much the English girl, as you can see from the shirt, comes from Witham in Essex, and she's up against another who's come from abroad, still carries the Russian flag in that sense, ANASTASIA Dobromyslova, now well ensconced in England, speaks excellent English. She lives in Ellesmere Port in Cheshire, and both players with formidable pedigree, two really top players. And when I talk about top players, Trina, yourself included, obviously, along
well,
with,
thank you.
They really are in top bracket, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're both great players. And Anna's just come back from, come back. She's not long had a baby, Joseph, 4 months old now. So she's been out of the game for a little while, whilst obviously giving birth.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, Deta to throw first.
She hasn't lost her touch, so to speak. You know, she's still there, and both great players.
So we should see a decent match here. It's 1st to 5. We've just seen an excellent performance from Eileen de Graaf, and she's awaiting the winner of this in the final a little later on. What a great start, 140. ANASTASIA, she's beaten Sue Edwards 4-2 with a near 81 average, and then took care of Corinne Hammond in it wasn't anything like as good a match. She beat her 4-1, and 71.8 was enough to see the Australian off. Whereas Deta here has beaten Paula Jacqueline, included a 15-darter in the 4-2 victory, averaged just under 80, and then beat Rachel Brooks 4-2 with an average of just around 70, reeling that match off, Deta, with 110 finish. So a match of, rather than full quality, of just moments, and what we've got here is a very good start indeed from, an excellent effort from both players.
95.
Prepared, ready, they know each other well, should be interesting.
They do, and it's like you say, we travel the circuit together, so majority of us, well,
30.
we all get on, you know, but it's when you're on that hockey, that's your enemies.
Yes, I mean,
And that's the way of the game. That's a way of competition, isn't it? It's a way of tournament.
it's professional sport, and
Exactly.
44.
I've even known it in amateur sport where nobody wants to lose, even to the brother or the father or the daughter or whatever. And certainly that applies with best friend or good friend.
100.
So Deta on 162 now, so she'll be looking to leave this handy, because she knows Anna will punish it if she doesn't.
94.
Yes, I think of the West brothers. If they play each other, they're as fierce as anybody to try.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I have no doubt the same would apply with Lisa
60.
and Lindsay.
Yeah.
Mother and daughter.
Oh, yeah. Or Danielle even.
And Daniel, of course,
Yeah,
yes. Daniel, mustn't
Danielle.
forget her. Oh, she will tell me off when I see her.
She will. I'll tell her so.
Deta wants double four here for a 17
Deep shot
dart
in the
leg.
first
What a
leg.
great opening
Deta
from
Hedman.
Deta Hedman.
Second leg, Anastasia to
My, that
go
was
first.
with purpose,
Game
all
on.
right. With throw, so no alarms for Anastasia. Maybe after this.
Anna did leave
22.
herself on 170 there, so she gave herself a chance at the opportunity if it would occur, but clearly it didn't.
And now punishing a disappointing start. Deta.
137.
No indication that she was going to go down there until the very, very last minute. She kidded me and the cameraman.
Anna there just composing herself.
Some good composers in Russia. Tchaikovsky's a good composer.
81.
Borodin. Yes.
Okay.
Rachmaninoff.
I'm out of your league now, love.
Yes.
Steady 60 there from Deta. So can Anna step in now? She does with her first dart. Anna second.
125.
What a pity not the third. We love the 180s. Anastasia's had the 180. Deta's hit 2 in the tournament. She looks
100.
mean and hungry, Deta here, you know. She looks... I used the word purposeful and I still apply it.
100.
Ton for ton.
So Deta will be looking to leave this tidy.
No, nothing untidy about that, was there?
No.
Does leave it tidy, nice and handy. Good
Last start.
Brilliant last start.
104.
Absolutely essential, that last start, I would suggest. So Deta 104. It's 86. She'll stay there for the treble 18. Now 82 left. Now she'll probably go bull or treble 14. I thought with your last dart,
I
go for
actually
treble.
thought she would go for ball then.
90.
I think with your last dart, go for the treble 14. Anyway, she's
So
left
90
herself
now.
66. Bull.
Bullseye.
Oh, the
Smacking
second leg.
dart.
Anastasia Dobromyslova.
What a finish from
leg,
Anastasia.
Deta to
90
first.
wanted.
Game on.
And she needed that then as well.
Oh, she pulled it out brilliantly, yes. Didn't she just? Magic moment. That was exactly the same shot that Glenn Durrant beat
55.
Doggy Dawson on Friday with, or Saturday, in the first round of the men's competition when he beat
Yeah.
him 6-5. Pleased to say he's going to join me later, even though he lost.
100.
Will be disappointed at that, having been 4-0 up against West Harms. He's going to join me later in the commentary box. Always a pleasure to have Glenn's contribution. Great player. Great player and great sport as well.
82.
That's a good last start from Deta there. Covering on the 19s again.
$100.
Good last start there as well from Anna. Picking out that treble 20.
Yes, just picked a game up, hasn't she? Nicely. Mind you, 90 checkouts on the ball helps. No end.
$134.
Great dart. Great
Yes.
dart.
Absolutely wonderful cover shooting. Picking them off, Deta. Very nicely indeed.
100.
Going back to that 90, do you remember what she wanted before? Because she got a treble 20 the last start of the previous visit. And I remember saying it was absolutely vital. Because there's less chance of taking out 130, isn't there?
Yes,
But
180
180 from Deta now. That's her third of the tournament. And she is playing so well. How's she going to go for 50 here?
95.
You know her.
Deta, you require
10 double
50.
top, 18 double 16.
That's how I would go. I'm not so sure.
Yes. We'll see.
Looks like she's going 10s.
She's copied
Yeah.
you.
Tops then. Go 2-1 up.
10. Anastasia,
Well,
you
having
require
just taken out
106.
90 is 106 now going to go. Treble 18. Double 16. Oh, so
90.
close. What a finish that would have been. And it
Deta,
would
you
have put her
require
ahead
40.
with the darts in
She
the
saved
next
it all
leg.
on her face
Yeah.
with that smile.
Game shot in the third leg. Deta Hedman.
Great,
Fourth leg,
great
Anastasia
try at
to
106
Rovers.
from Anastasia, but Deta wasn't going to give her another chance, that's for sure. Goes 2-1 up now. We said this would be a good game.
60.
Anna with the darts though, so it's not a major issue at this point in time.
That's right.
As
She has
long as
to
she
break
can
it
hold on,
sometime.
as long as she holds on to her darts at the moment. And then, like you say, she has to break at some point.
100.
From a city called Kalinin in Russia. Looked it up. Around about 400,000, so quite a sizable place.
140.
Has now lived in the UK for quite a number of years, 10, 15 years, I would suggest, easily.
$100.
From Russia with Love. Became a wonderful addition to the darting scene. Did have a couple of years or
60.
a spell with the PDC. She gave it a try.
She did, didn't she? Yeah.
Realised not so much the error of her ways, but realised it was asking a lot, and happily rejoined you.
55.
Nothing wrong with ambition, is there?
No, not, absolutely not. If it's right for you at that point in time, then you go for it. Never say never. That's my thinking.
100.
So Deta needs to hit a few of them trebles to put her back in contention for this leg.
100.
They're pretty much the
Anastasia,
same
you
now.
require 141.
So Anna going for 141.
Yes.
Great first start.
94.
Still 47 left.
Deta, you
Got to
require
be favourite.
146.
Deta Hedman 146.
Put
going
some pressure on.
the traditional route, the 60. A lot of players now go for treble 19. Two treble 19s leave of 32.
44.
It's only the
Anastasia,
same
you
as
require
treble 20,
47.
treble 18.
She didn't really pressure that shot, so
Now it's
Now Anna.
32.
Game shot in the fourth
and
leg.
she takes that leg.
ANASTASIA Dobromyslova.
2-2.
Fifth
Everything
leg,
going
Deta
with
to
the
throw
throw
first.
at the moment.
Game on.
Yes, despite Deta's scoring power, and there you see her average is 3.5 more than that of Anastasia. Anastasia has
83.
stayed with her. And that was a crucial moment when she hit the bull, needing 90. 20-20 bull second leg. Absolutely crucial.
41.
She had an attempt in the third leg, didn't she? She had a shot at the double, and she almost took out 106. That was it. She almost took out 106. Just missed the double, and Deta stepped up and got double top to make sure she never had a go at it. But so this is an intriguing contest. I did say it was a billing worthy of the final. I think everybody who knows the darts knows that.
100.
And they're providing us with a very, very interesting contest.
So Deta's slightly ahead at the moment.
83.
Yes, on throw. An advantage of 125.
She needs that treble. And she does. She finds it, bounces off the barrel.
Oh, we're having a battle of fun. We are having a battle of fun.
$100.
Tons are coming with great regularity. Really good standard of darts. Both players right in the groove, giving their all.
60. Deta, you require 135.
Doesn't have to go the bull route here. She normally would if Anastasia was on a finish.
Yeah.
But she is. 25 leaves 110. 90 left. She go for treble 18.
Yeah.
63.
72 when she goes.
It's comfortable though, isn't it, for
Yeah.
her at the moment? So Anna really needs to pressure this shot.
Again, another
Last-
ton. Sorry,
You require
interrupting, but it's
72.
a wonderful consistency.
Another great last start there. Okay. Double six then.
66.
Not nice when you miss
require
double
100.
six and you know you got double three. And Anastasia to go ahead for the first time in the match.
Tops.
Fraction down. Oh,
80.
too far. Yes. The
Deta, you require
half
6.
smile, half grimace tells all. Could have been 3-2 to Russia, if you see what I mean. And
Game
now
shot in the fifth
3-2
leg.
instead
Deta
to
Hedman.
Jamaica, if you
6th leg,
see what I
Anastasia to
mean.
throw first. Game on.
So still the whole match going with the darts at the moment.
Yeah, you're right.
100.
A little precariously. They've not been won easily on the throw, but they've gone that way.
A good start there from Anna.
Yeah, she's
With a
just
steady
hitting
ton.
tons.
Yeah.
She's just hitting ton after ton after ton. And the level of the consistency of these players
100.
at the moment is really quite outstanding, quite excellent.
And Deta follows it up with another ton.
100.
And again. That's great. It's consistency. It's
Oh,
brilliant.
it's brilliant, it is.
Looks like Deta's coming down.
58.
Well, when it's only 58, we notice, because it's been so good. 3-figure scores galore. Could be another one here.
140.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Great darts.
Anastasia is throwing absolutely splendidly. She's so determined to hang on in this match. Wants to win this leg. so much.
26.
And that's very
Anastasia, you require
unusual. That is a
161.
rarity.
Well, Anna will be looking to step in, if not take it out, but leave herself really comfortable. With Deta back on 317.
60.
It's only 60, but there's a worse times to get one.
But Deta back on 317, so it's quite comfortable as long as she can take it out, obviously, at the end.
She may have 6 darts to take out 101. She may not
45.
need 6 darts.
Anastasia,
It's
you
the
require
worst spell in the
101.
match for Deta. And yet treble 20 again. Now tops.
61.
She knows she'll be back. And may be back. She may have 9 darts for this, but
She
she
may do.
surely won't need 9.
That's unlucky either side. Really tight either side in that treble.
21.
That's unlucky.
That's unlucky
But
dart.
I do think that Anastasia's consistency, her assault on that treble 20, has just knocked Deta a little bit off her stride.
35.
It's a bit of a stray dart, that one.
Yes,
Anna.
wasn't it?
Although she's still got time, so maybe she's thinking about that. But then it comes back Deta.
95. Anastasia, you require 5.
Leave herself a shot out. So double 2 now. Double 1.
No score.
Oh, is this a leg that
Deta, you require
Anastasia should have
156.
romped away with? Is it one that's going to go astray? And it's so important. Is it going to be 3-2 or is it going to be 4-2 or 3-all? Because that 140, she's
Anastasia,
pulled
you
that
require
one out
5.
from nowhere. That's her first 3-figure score for a while. Now, double 2, desperately needed. Got to go about half an inch over that one. Too far. This is a remarkable leg because Anastasia had it won ages ago, but has failed to put away the double. And now Deta, coming from miles back, gets a 140 to land her on 16. Wants double 4. Double 4. Oh, yet another chance for Anastasia. One over the top, one in. One on the top wire, possibly. Oh, straight in.
Anastasia
Straight in.
Dobromyslova.
Manages
7th
to
leg. Deta to throw
keep her
first.
composure.
Game on.
But she was lucky there. That
Yeah.
Deta didn't take that out, so... And
Okay.
again, all with the darts.
Yeah,
So
still with
far.
the darts. I
Still
don't know
with the
how.
darts.
That certainly... Well, that one should have gone with the
82.
throw because it's several visits back that Anastasia could have finished it off. Anastasia's best darts were in the approach to the double, whereas Deta's best darts
100.
were right at the very end. Her 140 really gave her the opportunity. But they have to put that leg behind them because it wasn't an impressive leg. In the end, scoring-wise, it was from Anastasia, but the finishing spoiled it.
43.
It happens.
Oh, yes. It happens. I have played darts. I know. Those doubles. Pesky doubles.
60.
Don't know why they put them on the board. Sometimes.
Me neither.
$85.
First to 5. So still very much in the melting pot.
Could this be a maximum?
121.
It's a lazy dart from Anna. She'd be really disappointed with that. She kind of like rushed that last dart.
Perhaps just got carried away a touch, seeing those First two in the treble and a nice space alongside inviting another.
131.
She's picked a game up again, Deta, from it was quite ragged that previous leg, apart from the 140.
100.
Good darts from Anna
Deta, you
as well.
require 160.
Keeping that comfy, but Deta going for a 160 out now.
I've seen her do this.
She's done it against me
Yeah, I thought it was. I seem to remember it, yes.
on a few occasions.
100.
Leaves it handy.
Anastasia, you require
So
120.
Anna really needs to try and take this out.
100.
Just leaves it tidy.
Deta, you require
20
60.
left.
Yeah, another good leg this. Both players only 15 thrown, down in Deta's case to a 2-dart finish. 3-dart finish.
50.
Oh, and Anastasia
you
now,
require 20.
having left herself 20 with that ton a moment ago, wants double 10 to break the throw, and she needs to break the throw somewhere if she's going to win.
10.
Oh, that was her chance. That was her chance.
Deta, you require
Has
10.
it gone?
So both on 10.
Game shot in
She
the
holds
7th
it
leg. Deta Hedman.
Deta
8th
holds
leg,
it.
Anastasia to throw
Like I
first.
said,
Game
that
on.
was the prime time for Anna.
Yeah, it was a prime time for Anna to break, and the time's running out now.
100.
As in earlier in the contest where Anna had a shot at, when she nearly took out 106, Deta hit the tops on that occasion to shut her out. That was identical in that she missed her opportunity and Deta made sure she didn't get another. That was a good double 5. that.
99.
Just that 25-dart leg where all those darts, that 25-dart leg, by the way, could have been a 16-dart leg.
62.
It could have been
yes,
a
it could have.
16-dart leg because Anastasia threw so well coming down. So-
134.
She's a great
Shot.
player, isn't she? Great
Hardly,
player.
yeah, class player.
You know, that little dodgy spell apart, it didn't last long. I think the 140 shook her out of
100.
it. Even though she didn't win the leg, it got her back into the scoring groove, scoring mode.
But like you said earlier, Anna is hitting tons all
98.
the time. She just needs that extra one or.
Yeah, 239. Now go back up, 220. That's 160 left. Another one of those.
99.
140 then.
Deta, you require
thinking there.
170.
This is for the match. What a way to win a match. 170. Oh, yes. I think it is. She's got a check, though.
98.
No, it wasn't.
Anastasia,
We
you
couldn't
require
tell. I
140.
couldn't tell.
No.
No. But well done, nonetheless.
So there's that
100.
ton again.
Oh.
Leaves
You
her comfortable
require
on a 40.
72.
However, Deta's got 72 left. She's more than capable of taking this out. So
Yes. 52 left for the match. Tops she wants, with Dobromyslova waiting on tops, and
52.
Dobromyslova's going to get a
Anastasia, you
chance.
require 40.
she needs to take it completely.
To
Game
take
shot
us,
this leg.
And she does with
Anastasia
her first start.
Dobromyslova.
It's a great first start.
to take us
Ninth
all
and
the
final
way
leg.
into
Deta
the
to
decider.
throw first.
Every leg has gone
Game
with
on.
throw. Excuse me. How, I don't know. There have been so many opportunities for the player to break. But here we go. It's all on this. And Deta finds the treble 20 straight away.
100.
Could be a ton for ton leg, this one.
And
100.
here's it started off ton for ton. Neither of them are of them are giving up at all. It's great darts.
Yeah, it's been a really enjoyable contest. One where opportunities have come along.
100.
Deta missed that one dart at tops that would have put her in the final. She'd have won the game 5-3. It was only just under the wire. But immediately Anastasia stepped up and found exactly the same target to stay in the match, take it all the way. And this is some last leg.
100.
Some last leg.
Anna's consistency on them tons is
Oh,
just
she's
incredible.
been brilliant. She's been brilliant on the tons. And Deta's scoring has been absolutely
83.
fabulous too. 137 plays 201. Plays 101. It's brilliant. I think it's ton. She's hit here.
It is.
Anastasia. This is quality darts. Really good quality darts. 116 left. That's a great last start. 56. 101 and 56. 4-4. You couldn't ask for a more exciting finish. Yes. Brilliant dart for double 12. Oh, now Anastasia's had one dart for the match, double 12. And now it's Deta on 56. We couldn't have had a closer encounter. 16 for tops. That's the easy bit.
For a 17 darter than this.
Yes. More importantly, for the match. Oh, again in the same place as when she wanted it before. Oh, well. It's unbelievable. She's had 3 darts now, Deta, for the match. And in the end, Anastasia does it. Well, what a time to break through the very last game of the match, the very last leg of the match. And Anastasia goes through. Do you think she deserves that because of her consistency on the top?
I thought they both played absolutely brilliantly, but she just did not buckle at all. And a consistency on the tons, yes, absolutely.
Thanks very much, Trina. So much. We know the ladies' final then. There we are. It's going to be Eileen de Graaf against Anastasia Dobromyslova. And the next game on will be the first of the men's semi-finals. Nick Kenny of Wales against Martin Phillips, also of the Principality.
Every single leg went with the darts but could have gone against the darts, and then right down to that last one. That was the only break and throw in the whole match. But every leg seemed like a final.
What can I say? Don't you worry, child. Well, yeah, obviously me and Deta going like back years and years, and we're really, really good friends. It's always hard to play against friends, but as I say, it's only one winner, and good job, it's me.
Well, you dug in, that's what I'm saying. There was a little battle, it seemed, all the way through. Going into that final leg, were you aware that the winner of each leg before had been the one that started?
Well, yeah, I was trying to not to think about it. I was like, come on, just do your best, do your best, do your best. And if it's good enough, yeah, it's good enough. But Deta, she'll never go away, as you know. And, well, yeah, I'm just happy.
Watching it, I think the key leg in that whole match was the leg that you led. You were way ahead and got stuck on the double 2. And you finally, you can't remember that one?
No, I can't remember when I was concentrating. I can't remember what's happening.
Can you remember 2014? You lifted the BDO World Trophy upon the Blackpool stage, got to the final again in Manchester the following year. You're back into your 3rd BDO World Trophy here in Barrytown. Are you up for a 2nd title?
As long as my husband and baby happy, I'm happy.
I'm sure they're both very proud of you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, she's through to the final. Anastasia Dobromyslova.